episode of Trading Card Mystery, we're featuring the Trash Pack. That's the gross gang in your garbage. There are 125 trading cards to collect, and they're for ages 5 and up from Collection 1. Now let's open up pack number 1 and see who we got. Now one of the first things we got in the pack was this Rot and Roll die game. The aim of this game is to be the first player with no cards left in your hand. You can see a bit about it there. And a little more information on the back. Next up, we have the hilariously icky Sticky Pop. That really sucks. Yeah, you don't want to go where the Sticky Pop has been. This might be kind of a special card. It's more shiny than the other of the 6 cards that were in this pack. And again, it has a really high rot rating. Next up we have Junk Mail. You really should address that trash problem. That's kind of like my old Yahoo account there. The filth factor is pretty even across the board. Look, it's Scaboon, the full moon baboon, with the big red. The filth factor again on this is pretty even all the way across. Might be slightly higher in the stink score. Next up we have Burpy Slurpy, cold slushy and extra trashy. I don't know where that's been, and I don't think I'd be putting that in my mouth. What do you think? So this one has a really low gross gauge on it. Everything else is pretty high. Oh no, better watch out. The gas ghost might get you. It's so scary you'll poop your pants. And on the back there you can see it has a pretty high rot rating. Next up we have the Giddy Squid. It's a trash splash. And it looks like they have their tentacles on a poor deep sea diver. And wow, on the back it has a really high stink score. So that's probably a pretty good card to play the game with. And now on to pack number 2. And the first of the cards I pulled out is Blob Moz. Looks like love at first bite. That's a really fat mosquito. I wouldn't want to encounter that one. And this one, unlike most of the other ones, is pretty low rated on all of them. So, not a very powerful fat mosquito. Next up we have the Cruddy Kennel. This kennel will make you sick as a dog. And notice what the bird is doing on the top there. Feel kind of bad for the pooch. And again, this one too is really low, especially on the stink score, on the filth factors. Ooh, special shiny Junkosaur card. It's a trash attack. It's a shiny metal kaiju. I don't think we'll be seeing him in Pacific Rim though. The rot rating is really low on this one. I really like this card though. I think that's my favorite so far. This next one is the Oily Ointment. Get rid of that trash rash. Or try and stop the impending zombie apocalypse. Pretty varied on the filth factors on the back. Okay, this video is going down the toilet. Literally, this next one is Poop Monster, Get Flushed. This is not a bathroom I would want to visit anytime soon. And he's pretty low on all his rating except for his puke points. Our next smelly friend is called Smelly Onion. Start your recipe with some finely chopped trash. That does not look pleasant, what's happening in this card. And he's pretty low across all the filth factors except for the stink score. And now on to pack number 3. I wonder who we have. And we got the trash iron, strike while the iron's snot. Oh dear, the puns. This one looks like it has a really bad cold. And you can see the stats on the back there. Ew, next up we have the waste worm. The early bird catches the tapeworm. Oh, that's so gross. This hysterically gross one you have seen before. It's the Sticky Pop. This next card's actually kind of cute. It's the Trashy Torch. It's a trash flash dance. He's got pretty good ratings, actually. Bad ants in your pants. Oh, it looks like he's having a really bad day. And I'm not really sure why there's some kind of bull-type creature sticking out of his pants. He might actually need to be more worried about that than the little ants. Oh, this is a really badly rated card as well. Here's our special shiny card from this pack. It's the Broken Blender. Feel like an ice cold sick shake? No, thank you. And it has pretty good stats all around. Last but not least, we have the Bin Bros Don't Crash into the Trash. Yeah, they're kind of like slimy street kaijus, maybe. Maybe they're like baby kaijus. Here's a few of my favorites for you to look back at. I think these are pretty fun. They're definitely gross and trashy, as you'd expect. There was a few really bad puns in there that cracked me up. So if you like that, be sure and like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all next time. This is the gas ghost. It's so scary you'll poop your pants. Yeah.